You are welcome to Corrosive Online Tutorials, where complex topics are made easy. In today's video, we'll be discussing the state of matter. Okay, now matter is anything that has mass and can occupy space. So if you look around you, anything you see is matter. And matter can exist in solid state, matter can exist in liquid state, matter can exist in gaseous state. Okay, now there are other two states in which matter can exist, but these two states can only occur under a specific conditions. And these states are plasma, okay, plasma state, and Bose-Einstein condensate. Okay, now let me just dwell on these two before I go to these main three, because these three are common to us, but these two are not common. Okay, they only occur under a specific conditions. You will see them under a specific conditions. So okay, now what is a plasma? A plasma state is a hot ionized gas that consists of equal numbers of positive charge ions and negative charge electrons. Okay, example of the plasma state. Example, you have the sun there, you have the star, you have flames, you also have neon lights. These are all examples of plasma states of matter. Then the Bose-Einstein condensate is a state of matter in which the separate atoms or subatomic particles cool to a near 0 Kelvin. Okay, and we have two major examples of the Bose-Einstein condensate, and these two major examples here, they are, you have superconductor and you have super fluid. A superconductor can conduct electricity without any form of electrical resistance. That is a superconductor. While a superfluid contain a liquid that flows without any restriction. That means it flows without any form of friction or viscosity. Okay, so these are the two states. They are not common. They can only occur under a specific condition. Now let's focus on these main three that are commonly seen in our textbooks. Let's focus on those three that are commonly seen in our textbooks. And I will use a picture to illustrate them. Okay, now we have a picture of them. This one is solid. This one is liquid. And this one is gas. Okay, in the solid, the particles of the solid are closely packed together. They are arranged in an orderly pattern, or there is an orderly arrangement of the particles of the solid, and they are held together. But in the liquid, they are closely packed, but it's not as in the case of the solid. That is why you can see a little space between the particles or the molecules of the liquid. While in the gaseous state, the molecules or the particles, they are far apart. Okay, the particles are far apart. Now, one of the major difference between these three states of matter is, or we can say the fundamental difference between these three states of matter is the degree of movement of the particles. The degree of movement. Here, the particles experience what we call a vibratory motion or oscillatory. The particles of the solid vibrate about a fixed position, while here they experience a translatory motion. They move from one point to another point. While here, the movement here is random. The motion of an object in a zigzag manner. So the particles of the gas, they move in random motion. They move in a zigzag manner. Again, the solid has a fixed shape. The solid has a fixed shape. The liquid does not have a fixed shape. It takes the shape of the container it occupies. The gas does not have a fixed shape also. Then the solid has a fixed volume. The liquid do not have a fixed, or they have a fixed volume. The liquid has a fixed volume, but the gas do not have a fixed volume. The gas do not have a fixed volume. The liquid has a fixed volume. Solid has a fixed volume. In terms of compressibility, the solid is incompressible. You cannot compress the solid. So is the liquid. The liquid is incompressible. You cannot compress the liquid, but the gas is what? Is compressible. In terms of rigidity, the solid is rigid. Okay, they do not flow. The liquid flow easily. Okay, while the gas flow in all direction. In my next video, I'll be discussing the classification of matter. Matter is classified into elements, compound, and mixture. So watch out for my next video. Thank you.